In this video, we teach you a powerful tango movement. We like to call it a back Americana. It's a combination of back ochos that then lead into a powerful tango turn. It adds contrast to your embrace, it's perfect for melodic music, it adds emotions to your dancing, you're going to love it. And stay with us until the end because we will demonstrate it to tango music at the end.
So now we show you the movement.
So let's break it down for you, first in practice embrace, then in tango embrace.
We begin with the apertura with the side step, and here I'm going to invite her to do a back ocho, and like in an Americana, that in Americana we are going to go forward. Instead of going forward together, we are going to go back together. So I'm going to pivot her in this direction, and I will pivot with her. So it's important that we both have the feet in the line of the dance floor, that we both have our feet parallel, because otherwise, if I don't pivot enough, we are going to go away from each other. Yeah? So we pivot and then we go together back. Now, I go back, I find my axis, I invite her to find her axis, and I'm going to pivot her into the hero. I will stay here, I will not pivot anymore, but I'm going to invite her to complete the ocho, and now we're going to the hero. So now, in a normal hero, if I invite her to do the hero and I don't do anything now, she will go back, and in the side step she will find my foot on the way. You see? Because there is no space. So ideally will be that I change my axis, that I go all the way here and I invite her to do the hero around my axis. Yes, that we do in a normal hero. So what we are doing here with the amage is that I'm pretending to go here with her, I'm pretending that I'm going to change my axis, but I don't. So what I'm doing, I'm moving my center a little bit forward to invite her, and then we go here into the hero. Now we show you from another angle. So we begin with the apertura, we pivot back together, and then we step back together. We find our axis, and now is the tricky moment, to do the amage. So I pivot her, I invite her to go into the hero, but what I'm going to do as a leader, I'm going to move my center a little bit forward, and I will put part of my weight in the front leg, but I don't change the axis. Yeah? So I want to stay in my back leg, in my right foot. So I go with the center a little bit to invite her, she goes back, side, forward, and when she goes forward here, I'm going to change my axis. So now, yes, when she goes forward, I collect, and I'm going to do a sacada to resolve. So in the apertura, I go with my right foot, and we finish here.
Let's look at the steps for the followers. We take a side step with them, and here we pivot with them on the right leg. We make sure that, as Pablo said, we are in the correct direction. So don't pivot fully, don't pivot only a little bit. Otherwise, you're going to have to cross behind when you take your back step. This is bad for your knees, or you will end up going there and lose the physical connection. So we take our time, we pivot fully, and then with our partner, we take a step back. Here, make sure that you're going to be tempted to do this. Make sure you stay straight. Think of this part of your body, the left part, elongate towards the ceiling so you are very straight. Then we pivot fully as well, and we bring the center of the chest towards our partner, because in tango we always keep the physical connection. We go back, that's the pattern of the turn. You know it by heart. Side, forward, side. We have a sacada, but for us, the only thing we're going to feel is a light touch against our leg. It doesn't change anything in the embrace. And then we resolve in front of them. So let's look at it in the tango embrace. We start in the close embrace. We are going to release it in the movement.
So here we open the embrace and we pivot together in our axis. So we need to really release the close-out embrace especially.
So the frame is present, but we're relaxed.
And then here we go back. And here in this moment that I'm going to pivot her, it's very important that followers keep the frame, yes? Keep a firm embrace. Otherwise I will fall in an empty space if this is floppy. Yes? So here I need to connect with her that she can understand the pivot, by keeping the frame, and now we go into the flexible embrace, more elastic embrace.
But before that, just a quick note for the followers, when you are pivoting, we do not do this. Pushing with the elbow, this is too strong. We activate the shoulder blade here, we keep the elbow really relaxed, and we are just pivoting as if we were having a little bit of help from a wall. Nothing too strong, relaxed.
And then we go.
Back, side, forward. You relax your embrace here, but you are still present. And then when we resolve, we go back naturally, organically into the close embrace. The giro, the tango turn, requires a lot of control and relaxation for both the leader and the follower. So it's a very fine balance that you have to find. If you need more help mastering the tango turns in general in your tango dancing, we have a special free guide for you, the free Master the Tango Giro guide. It's free, and we explain to you how you can become more grounded, more balanced, and more connected in your tango turns. Make sure you check it out.
Now we are going to show you this with tango music and have a look how we play with the flexibility of the embrace, yes, and how this adds some spicy to the giro to create more dynamic and more fluidity.
Yo sé que habrá una noche feliz en mi existencia, será la noche aquella triunfal de mis amores, cuando el cansancio de vivir te haga volver. Yo sé que habrá una noche en que vendrás a mí y yo tendré mis labios risas, más luz en mi mirada buena, y en cada beso irá mi vida tratando de calmar tus penas. La noche en que retornes mi alma se vestirá con luz de estrellas y mi corazón será una flor bajo un rocío de amor.
So what you really want to take of this class is this concept of the amague, no? Of the intention of going in one direction but not really going. This is for the followers and for the leaders, not to understand that this exists, that this is a possibility in the dance.
It's very important, followers, that you understand this exists and you understand what is happening in the embrace at that moment. Now, dancing the Back Americana, the turns, it's beautiful, it's a lot of fun. If it doesn't work straight away, do not worry, just keep practicing, break down the movement. You will get there. We really believe in your dancing. And now your next step is to put it in the music, to connect it with the music. So if you want help making sense of tango music, musicality, make sure you check out our next video where we give you a powerful tip to simplify tango musicality. We know for a lot of you, tango music feels very complex and frustrating, so it's a powerful video to help you simplify your approach to tango music. We will put the video link in the description box.
And please, keep learning and keep sharing your dancing because the world of tango needs your embrace.